nga bang sickness benefit, no? Now, the idea of SSS, no, in providing benefits to its members is whenever there is a loss of income on their part. So with that, this definition as a daily cash allowance paid to the member for the number of days he or she is unable to work due to sickness or injury. So in this case, again, maaaring magbigay ng sickness benefit ang SSS provided na nawala ng kita dahil kayo po bilang miyembro ay nagkasakit or nagkaroon ng injury. Okay, again, whenever there is a loss of income on your part. Now, important thing, ano nga ba yung mga qualifying conditions? Kasi maaaring yes, nagkasakit tayo, nawalan tayo ng trabaho, but we have to still meet yung mga qualifying conditions for this benefit. Speaking of, una, confined for at least 4 days. Now, don't be bothered with the word confined kasi hindi naman po kailangan na confined na kayo sa hospital for you to qualify for a sickness benefit. We have two types of confinement here. Meron tayong home confinement and hospital confinement. Okay? Hindi necessary na na-confine talaga kayo sa hospital. Ang kailangan itong 4 days na to, minimum of 4 days, continuous and calendar days. Kahit kayo po ay nagkasakit o ng weekend, wala kayong trabaho, pero yun nga, nagkasakit kayo dyan, calendar days kasi yung tinitignan natin at dapat tuloy-tuloy. So at least 4 days. Another question is, meron lang po ba kayong certain list of illness or sickness or injury na binabayaran for sickness benefit? And the answer is no or none. There's no such list. Kailangan kasi natin dito, aside from nagkasakit ng hindi bababa sa 4 na araw, tuloy-tuloy na 4 days, no? Ang isa pa na kailangan natin dito, kailangan confirmed yung illness and is supported by a medical certificate. Okay? So confirmed yung illness, hindi bababa yung pagkakasakit ng 4 na araw and is supported by a medical certificate. Now, for those of you who might be asking also, very timely, so pag nagka-COVID po ako, naging COVID positive patient, pwede ba ako makapag-file ng sickness benefit? The answer is yes. Aside from the medical certificate, meron po dapat positive result from RT-PCR test. Pwede din naman pong rapid antigen test administered by a DOH accredited facility. So yun, so pwede po siya. Kasi again, wala namang type of illness lang na binabayaran. Basta confirmed yung illness supported by the MedCert. And for COVID-19 positive cases, positive result from RT-PCR or rapid antigen. Now, pagdating naman sa contributions, ito yung mga halaga, no? Nakapagbayad ng at least 3 months sa loob ng isang taon or 12 months bago yung semester of sickness or injury. Now, this is where it gets tricky kasi ang hinahanap natin na 3 months dapat nakapaloob against 12 months. May sinasabi pa dito na semester of sickness or injury. Now, himayin natin to. When we say semester kasi, it is composed of 2 consecutive quarters. 2 quarters na magkasunod. So, halimbawa, nagkasakit ka ngayong March of 2022, unfortunately, diba? So, March 2022, it falls on the first quarter of the year. Ang kailangan natin dito is semester. So, 2 magkasunod. And ang tinitingnan natin dito is puro patras na mga contributions kasi 'di ba prior pa doon sa semester, preceding the semester. So, for us to form a semester of contingency, we have to take the first quarter of 2022 and patras the fourth quarter of 2021. That would cover October, November, December, January, February, and March. Okay, dapat yung end na quarter, dun yung buwan kung kailan kayo nagkasakit. Okay? Or yun yung quarter kung kailan kayo nagkasakit or nagkaroon ng injury. So yung maging semester of contingency ninyo would be from October 2021 until March 2022. Now, the 12-month period would be from October naman 2019 hanggang September 2021. So within that 12-month period, dapat merong at least 3 months. Hindi naman kailangan na magkakatabi or consecutive. As long as pasok doon sa 12-month period, kahit galing pa po yun sa previous employer ninyo, or as voluntary yung contribution, it won't matter. Basta merong at least 3 months, pasok doon sa 12-month period, contribution-wise would qualify for this sickness benefit. Okay? Another one is the notification. Pag kayo po ay employed, dapat po i-notify ninyo yung employer of your sickness or illness or injury, and employer will then notify SSS. So pag employed member kay employer po tayo magpo-file ng notification, tas employer na magno-notify kay SSS. Pero kung unemployed or kayo po ay voluntary, individually paying member, voluntary self-employed, directly na po kay SSS yung pagpo-file ng sickness benefit. Definitely, kasi wala naman kayong employer doon. Okay? Now, another qualifying condition, the last one actually, dapat po nagamit yung current company sick leave with pay. So, as mentioned dun sa definition natin, di ba, if you have um, ito, SL with pay, considered as income kasi yun, di ba? So, again, the idea is dapat merong loss of income on your part for you to enjoy your sickness benefit or avail your sickness benefit under SSS. Now, halimbawa, meron kayo approved na, ito applicable lang definitely sa mga employed members, no? Halimbawa, meron kayo approved na notification 15 days. Tapos meron pa kayo 5 SL with pay. So, the 5 days doon, babayaran muna ng company's SL with pay. The remaining 10, yun yung i-claim natin under SS sickness. So, kailangan gamitin muna natin again, current company sick leave with pay. Pag wala na kayong SL with pay, meron kayong VL, hindi natin itatap yun. Only the sick leave with pay. Okay? Yan. So, yung process natin, ito, under the usual circumstances, no, this was actually applicable. Ito, prior pandemic, and hopefully when everything gets back to normal, babalik tayo dito sa rules natin sa notification. Pero mamaya may update naman tayo during this time of pandemic. Pero yun nga, ito, prior pandemic, ito talaga nag-take effect to. Pag-notify natin ng ating sickness sa ating employer, from employee to employer, you will be given 5 days. And this is applicable for home confinement o yung mga outpatient tayo. Then employer will be given 5 days from receipt of that notification to notify SSS. So 5 days employee to employer to SSS, another 5 days. Ang exemptions dito, pag confine yun ng hospital, kasi ang filing naman natin ng sickness na is within 1 year from the date of discharge. Okay? And then, except working, or nangyari yung accident within the company premises kasi parang safe to assume na notified na agad si employer. So employer na lang mag-notify agad kay SSS. Especially again, while the accident happened while working or within the company premises. So dapat deemed notify or alam na, aware na dun si employer. Yan. So sila na mag-notify kay SSS din. Now, para sa mga individual members, again, yung mga self-employed, voluntary, OFW, or newly separated employees natin, 5 days, diretso na po kay SSS since wala tayong employer. Exempted lang din dito is pag hospital confinement kasi, again, within 1 year, ang filing na ng sickness benefit from the start of confinement. Yan. Now, pagdating sa process natin ng notification, we have now, syempre, online na po yung notifications. It is very vital for you to have your my.sss. Unahin muna natin yung notification process na ginagawa ng mga employers natin, no? So employer shall encode the required information. They also have to upload supporting documents. Now ngayon, itong enhanced on sickness benefit claim natin na process, no? Dati kasi, pag nag-notify kayo online, kailangan nyo pang i-submit yung physical form sa inyong servicing branch. This time, pag ang employer nag-notify online, i-upload na lang nila doon yung supporting documents and there's no need for them to visit their servicing branch anymore. So, ganoon na siya convenient. Online na lang talaga yung transaction. Then, pag na-encode, it will be evaluated by our medical evaluation center. Then, once approved, will be forward to our processing center para dun sa approval na ng claim. So, ito yung step-by-step na ipapakita natin. Yan, visit our official website, www.sss.gov.ph. Under portals, click po natin yung employer and then dito sa login ng employer, key in lang natin yung user ID and password, tick on the box beside I'm not a robot, and then click submit. Yan. Then sa mga menus na nandito, home, inquiry, services, employer info, PRN for contributions, PRN for loans, and lag out, dito tayo sa e-services. Notification pa lang po yung sinasubmit natin. No? So under e-services, click po natin submit sickness notification. Yan. Then this would prompt read the important reminders, click proceed to continue. Now, yung iba sa inyo, for example, first time tayong mag-file ng ating sickness notification, no? If you're not familiar or you're not aware of the documentary requirements to be submitted or to be uploaded, Click muna natin 'to para aware tayo, para ma-prepare na natin before even proceeding 'no, dun sa pag-apply mismo. So check this one out para aware kayo ano yung mga supporting documents that needs to be uploaded para ma-process yung ating sickness benefit. Yan. And make sure as well na before filing for either notification or even reimbursement, as an employer, you were able to enroll na ng disbursement account sa DAEM and approve na din yon para once approved yung reimbursement, doon na lang i-credit no yung reimbursement niyo for sickness and actually for maternity benefit as well. So if you were able to read na ng mga documentary requirements, click proceed button. Yan. So you have to encode the required information then click proceed. Ang kakailanganin natin dito is ang SS number. Continuous strings of numbers lang po ah. Okay, continuous strings of numbers. Una po yung ano, yung hyphen or yung dash. Yan. Then click proceed. Then encode the additional required information, then click proceed to continue. So make sure dito ma-fill out natin yung mga required no. We have the start of illness based dun sa medical certificate provided or binigay ng inyong employee from his or her attending physician. Tick if it was home confinement or hospital confinement or still confined, especially sa hospital. So yung mga options na iti-tick natin. Number of days claimed, depende po dun sa medical certificate. Yeah. License of the attending physician. Okay. Date of notification, dito. Date of employee return to work if applicable. Yan. And dito meron isang tanong, is this work-related? Ito kasi para dun sa employees compensation. So that will be a different topic. Pero I'll be tapping it ng konti. Pag work-connected, yung sickness or injury niya, okay, you can select the option yes. Kung hindi naman, no. Yan. So, click lang natin yung proceed if we were able to supply the required information here. Now, take note, kung work-connected po yun, pwede siyang i-file for employees compensation. A quick reminder lang sa mga employed members natin na kailangan po ang employed member, if they're claiming for an easy sickness benefit, they're registered in the buy.ss and meron na din po silang approved na disbursement account sa DAEM. Bakit? Pag easy sickness benefit po kasi, diretso na po yung babayaran or directly nang magbabayad sa SSS dun sa employee pag easy sickness. So ibig sabihin, hindi na kailangan i-advance ng employer ang easy sickness. Easy sickness po yun ha. Pag excess sickness, kailangan pa rin i-advance. Don't be confused. Easy sickness, employees compensation, yun po yung direkta ng babayaran ni SSS to employee. Pag excess sickness, kailangan pa rin natin i-advance. Now, kung tinik natin yung yes doon, meron yung option dito na lalabas actually no to select ano yung either dun sa disbursement account na meron yung member or yung employee na magki-claim. Then meron pa yung isang slot dito to upload easy supporting documents. Ayan. Pero kung naka-no, ito lang yung makikita natin. You have to upload supporting documents like MedCert and hospital medical records. Now, ano ba yung mga kino-consider natin? If you want to check ano yung mga pwedeng supporting documents, meron ditong parang letter I na icon. Just click on that. You can see ano pa ba yung mga documents na tinatanggap natin or any other alternatives just in case this medical certificate is not available or applicable. Ano ba yung alternatives natin na pwedeng i-submit, no? Or i-upload aside from the medical certificate. So, tignan natin to. Itong parang letter I na icon. Yan, hindi na natin to for example, hindi na kailangan tumawag no para i-check paano yung alternative documents. Andito na po yung lahat. Dito sa may I icon, same then with hospital or medical records. Ayan, then choose the document. Saan naka-save, upload nyo lang po, and then certify and submit. Ayan. Then take note of the generated transaction details and check your inbox for an email notification from SSS about your sickness application. So ang una natin dito, ang sinubmit pa lang natin is the notification. We still have to wait for the approval of the sickness notification para malaman natin ilan yung number of days na approved na magiging basihan natin to compute the sickness benefit as a sickness benefit. At yun na din yung i-advance natin sa ating empleyado before we could file for the reimbursement. Okay, so in-advance ito nung employer sa kanilang employee as a sickness. Pag-easy, hindi na po diretso na. Now, speaking of all this notification process, especially yung kanina na meron tayong 5 days, pag home confinement, 5 days, employee to employer, employer to SSS respectively. Now, during this time of pandemic, we've made some considerations definitely, diba? Nag-provide naman kami ng considerations and adjustments. Kasi yung iba nahihirapan makapag-secure ng mga documents since pandemic, especially nung first part, no, nung hard lockdowns na meron tayo. So, nag-adjust tayo ng mga terms natin pagdating sa filing, no. So, halimbawa kung yung member natin nagkasakit simula March 1, 2020. Sa ngayon po is kung especially kung home confinement no, which was supposedly limited to 5 days rule natin. 5 days employee to employer, employer to us 5 days. Home confinement 'yun. Kasi 'di ba pag hospital confinement 1 year naman na. So nagkasakit siya beginning March 1, 2020. Actually until ma-lift yung community quarantine, all forms alert levels included, wala tayong considered late filing sa ngayon. I repeat, no considered late filing until lifting of community quarantine all forms, alert levels included. And actually, once lifted, yung community quarantine, will still be given 60 days, 60 calendar days to file for our sickness benefit. So ngayon, generally, wala tayong late filing. No? Walang late filing. So same din po para sa mga voluntary members na individually paying members. Same lang din po. Ayan. And then also para dun sa mga reimbursement no ng employers natin, sickness claims shall not be reduced or denied if the deadline of the filing period falls on March 1, 2020 until the lifting of community quarantine for the following cases: home and hospital confinement for individual members and home and hospital confinement of employed members for employee reimbursement claims. So yun. Actually, wala pang late filing din talaga. And once again lifted, para sa mga individual members natin as well as employers, they will be given with 60 calendar days para maklaim pa din for reimbursement, kahit reimbursement nung employer. Yan. Okay. Now, what are the other features of this sickness benefit? A member can be granted sickness benefit for a maximum of 120 days in one calendar year. So yung 120 days na yan, pwede yung isang sakit makonsume na agad. Yung 120, pwede din namang unfortunately iba-ibang sakit, no. But in one calendar year, you will be given 120 days for your sickness benefit. Ayan, pwedeng isang sakit lang, ma-exhaust agad, or pwedeng patingi-tingi, kumbaga, or paiba-ibang sakit. Basta maximum of 120 in one calendar year. And halimbawa, naging healthy naman tayo for the previous year, and we're currently on the, bagong taon, hindi nyo nagamit, hindi nyo na-maximize, hindi nyo na-exhaust yung 120 days. Any unused portion cannot be carried forward and added to the total number of allowable compensable days for the following year. Halimbawa, last year, yung na-claim yung sickness benefit is 60 days. And after that, naging healthy na, thank God. Diba? Pero nung the following year, since hindi natin exhaust or na-maximize yung 120 days, yung naiwan na 60 days, hindi siya pwedeng idagdag sa 120 for this year. Marireset siya na every calendar year, meron lang tayong maximum of 120 days. Okay? And the sickness benefit shall not be paid for more than 240 days on account of the same illness. Kung same illness, naka 240 days na siya, okay, or yung isang sakit, type of illness ninyo, pwede siya mabayaran for sickness benefit for 240 days. Yung parang dalawang, 120 days. No? So, yun yung max niya. Pero what if na-exhaust ko na, same illness, tapos na-exhaust ko na yung nakadalawang 120 na ako, total of 240 days. So hindi na ako makapag-claim ng sickness. What benefit can I claim instead? So if the sickness or injury persists after 240 days, his claim will be considered a disability benefit. So considered po, it will be considered as a disability benefit. This would still undergo processing and evaluation of our medical doctor if yun nga, ilang months naman na yung babayaran for other disability benefit or disability claim if again your sickness or injury still persists. Okay, after 240 days. Na-exhausting parang dalawang sets of 120 days per calendar year. Ayan. Then, the amount of sickness benefit per day is equivalent to 90% of the member's average daily salary credit. So, 90%. Baka ma-confuse din kayo, no? Hindi po ito yung 90% ang inyong daily rate sa sahod. Yung 90% based ito dun sa inyong contributions kay SSS. So, yung monthly ninyo, we have to get your average daily salary credit and then doon natin kukunin yung 90%. Then we have to multiply it dun sa number of days approved for your sickness claim. Yan. Then how, let's say for example, we're able to file na ng sickness benefit natin, either notification or yung reimbursement. Can we check the status of our sickness claim? The answer is yes, definitely. You can always use you can always maximize your My.SSS to check the status of your benefit claim applications, not only limited to sickness or maternity, even if yung mga even those final claims niyo like retirement benefit, unemployment, all status verification is available on your My.SSS. So let's check kung saan natin siya pwedeng makita. Again, kung halimbawa nakapag-file na nga kayo, no? Either notification or reimbursement para sa employer. Yan. So for employer, kung nag-file na kayo ng reimbursement, under inquiry, pag nakapag-login na tayo, sickness slash maternity, meron dito mga separate tabs. You can browse through them. Pag reimbursement, dito tayo sa payment history. Pag notification, we can check it under medical claim history. Okay? So sa payment history, just have to enter the applicable date. Piliin niyo po is contingency date niya or date of illness or sickness. Ayan, then search, hanapin niyo lang. Then you will see tables here at kung kanino yung verify natin, click lang natin yung SS number. Okay? Then mag-open yung parang profile ng employee. And makikita natin dito yung mga list of reimbursement para dun sa employee na yon. And dito sa column ng claim number, CLMNO, okay, pag may nakita po kayo dito naka-blue, naka-underline, it's clickable. So if you're wondering kung ilang days nga, halimbawa dito na approved, though yung status is approved, other details. Diba? Just click on the claim number, kagaya nito, then it will open to this details. Yeah, so makita na natin number of days, approved, ano yung filing branch, and details nung member natin. Okay? So, para naman sa mga members natin, individual members who would like to check the status of their benefit, no? So, inquiry, pag nakapag-login na kayo under inquiry, sickness slash maternity, then sickness maternity claim info para dun sa halimbawa, sickness benefit ninyo or kung notification yan dito sa medical evaluation. So, ayan, yung tab for sickness, hanapin lang natin. Basta other claim number if you want to check more details of your of the status of your settled or denied or rejected claim. Click lang natin yung claim number para mabuksan natin yan. Okay? So, paano again paano ma-enjoy ng employed member ang kanyang sickness benefit? It will be advanced by your employer, but your employer kailangan po munang mag-antay na maaprubahan ng sickness notification para doon magbase kung ilan yung number of days na approve na pag basis din ng computation nila ng sickness benefit, and then pag meron na, they have to advance it to their employee, and then employer will just file for reimbursement kay SSS. Yan. Para naman sa mga individual members, yan, directly po, syempre, babayaran. Directly po kayo magpa-file kay SSS. SSS will automatically credit nung approved benefit, sickness benefit, once make sure as well na meron na ngang approved disbursement account sa DAEM yung member natin, yung voluntary member natin, kasi again, automatic na yan. Checklist disbursement na tayo ngayon. Once approved, yung sickness benefit will automatically be credited to your disbursement account. So pag individual member ka na mag-claim ng benefits kay SSS, make sure to enroll disbursement account sa inyong DAEM. Ayan. Now, some of you, especially yung mga female members natin, no, will also be wondering kasi meron tayo nung Magna Carta for Women, no, o yung parang special leave benefit. Is it different from the SSS sickness benefit? Iba pa po ba yun? Yung parang Magna Carta for Women or the special leave benefit? And the answer is yes. Some are actually like confused actually, no, kung pwede ba pa kaming makapag-avail ng itong special leave benefit while we're enjoying sickness benefit from SSS? The answer is yes, no? So the special leave benefit under Department Order of Dole 112A series of 2012, nakalagay doon section 7, the special leave benefit is different from the SSS sickness benefit. The former is granted by the employer in accordance with RA 9710 was implemented under these rules. It is granted to a woman who has undergone surgery due to gynecological disorder. Then the SSS sickness benefit, on the other hand, is administered and given by SSS. So magkaiba po yun. Again, ang implementing body ng RA 9710 or the Magna Carta for Women is DOLE. And ang nagbibigay po nito is si employer. While, syempre, SSS sickness benefit is provided by SSS. Now, tanong nga dito, can a female member, diba, parang enjoy this simultaneously? And the answer is yes. We have a table here to differentiate, no? So for the SSS sickness benefit, okay, so yung benefit source, again, provided by SSS, while the special leave benefit is provided by your employer. Ang pwede makapag-avail ng SSS sickness benefits, either male or female, while the special leave benefit is para sa mga female members natin. Diba? Type of illness, again, as mentioned kanina sa sickness benefit, all sorts naman, provided na confirm yung illness and is supported by medical certificate. Pagdating sa special, sorry, may mga typo errors dito, post-operative gynecological disorders. Yan. For sickness benefit, number of days allowed, 120 days in one calendar year, while for special leave benefit will be given for 2 months or 60 calendar days. Qualification for entitlement under the SSS sickness benefit, at least 3 months contribution as discussed kanina. Pagdating naman sa special leave benefit, at least 6 months. Naka 6 months ka na at least sa current employer mo ngayon. Okay? Then amount of benefit is 90% of the monthly salary credit, while for the special leave benefit, it is the monthly basic pay plus mandatory allowances, and then bibigyan niya kayo for 2 months. Again, different yun. This can be enjoyed by our female members who have undergone post-operative gynecological disorders, okay, simultaneously. Yan. Then yung mga updates natin, no, meron tayo dito yung online enrollment of employers account through the website for benefit reimbursement. Again, checklist disbursement na tayo. Make sure as an employer you were able to enroll a disbursement account and meron ng approved para once na-process na approved yung reimbursement, doon lang natin check credit automatically. Then yung online application natin for reimbursement is also available. Kanina, pinakita na natin yung online process for notification. So ngayon, I'll be showing you this, yung parang step-by-step process on how you will be able to file for reimbursement, no? Para muna to sa employer. Yan. So, make sure again, syempre online, meron na kayong online account, log in kayo, user ID and password, click on the box beside I'm not a robot, and then click submit. Then under e-services tab, click submit SSS sickness benefit reimbursement application or SBRA. Pag na-click natin to, we can see here the list of approved sickness notification. You have to select kung alin dito yung ipa-file natin for reimbursement. Just make sure na before doing so, you were able to advance the benefit na sa inyong employee. Yan. So pag napili na natin kung alin dito yung alin sa list na to yung ating ipa-file na for reimbursement. Okay? Yan. Ito na yung makikita natin. Encode the needed information and click proceed button to continue. Ano ba yung mga pinakailangan dito? Kung meron po siyang company sick leave with pay, kailangan ilagay natin dito kasi again, it must be exhausted first before tayo makapag-claim ng sickness benefit. Tatanungin dito kung separated siya from employment or already deceased. Yan, ito lang yung mga information. Pag okay na, click lang natin yung proceed. Yan, review the encoded information and click the certification undertaking and certify and submit box. Ito. Review the details here. Dito yung amount. Makakita na tayo dito ng computation, no? Kung sakto din yung in-advance natin. Ayan. So, click on the box here. Basahin yung certification undertaken. Click on the box. And then, click certify and submit. And a confirmation screen will be displayed with the option to encode another SBRA application, if any. Yan. So, kung meron pa po kayong file for reimbursement, click lang natin to, encode another claim, pero ito na yung transaction number ninyo based dun sa una ninyong sinubmit. You will also receive an email notification through employer's registered email address for the successful submission of SBRA with your transaction number and details ng employee, no, na pagpa-filean natin. So dito, halimbawa magpa-file ulit kayo ng panibagong reimbursement, yung pangalawa naman, click lang natin yung claim reference number. Tapos ayan, meron pang company sick leave with pay. Hindi naman siya awol. Tapos dito iti-take natin na employee already deceased. So ito yung option niya. Pag click natin yung proceed, dito yung option nilagay natin, no, deceased na yung yung member. So, meron yan ditong additional certification na talagang in advance ninyo yung sickness benefit kaya kayo magfa-file ng reimbursement. Yan. So, double check the required information. Click on the box, again, certification and undertaking. Tapos dito yung natin, advance payment. Make sure that, again, you are able to advance the sickness benefit. Then click certify and submit. Same, transaction number will be flashed on your screen dito. Then, kung wala na, click back to home. You will also receive a notification through your email. Okay? So, notification will be sent to employer's registered email address. Now, itong enhanced na SBRA natin, kagaya na siya ng maternity benefit. Ang member kasi, makaka-receive na din sila ng notification or parang link where they have to confirm kung natanggap nila yung advance payment for sickness benefit. Member will be able to check this one under inbox notification sa my.sss. Pag click nila yan under transactions, ito makikita. Okay? And also, member will receive an email notification. And para ma-certify nila yon, click lang natin itong click here. Itong here lang pala. Yan. Click here to confirm the receipt of advance payment of sickness benefit from your employer. So, meron ditong option, no? Ito yung details. Ito ba in advance sa inyo as an employee? Diba? So, you have to confirm or pwede ding I do not confirm kung hindi naman talaga nag-advance. Again, we have to parang make sure na nag-advance yung employer for SS sickness benefit before then mag-proceed yung application for reimbursement. This must be confirmed first by their employee. So pag kinonfirm na nila yan, na may natanggap nga silang advance payment of this amount, there will be a transaction number. So click lang natin yung OK. So an email notification will be sent to employer's registered email address confirming the receipt of advance payment from employee nila. Yan. Then, if the member clicked I do not confirm kasi wala nga din siyang talagang natanggap, ito yung confirmation screen ng non-receipt of advance payment. Then click lang natin OK. Employer will be informed as well through an email notification na hindi nga nag-confirm dahil wala naman talaga advance payment na natanggap yung employee nila. Okay, so again, pag sickness benefit, as a sickness benefit, It must be advanced by the employer sa kanilang employee. Yan. Then, ito po, let's say, ito, baka ito yung na-encounter nila, no? Under e-services, hindi clickable kumbaga yung notification, yung submission of sickness benefit, yung SBRA. Kung naka-disabled siya, ibig sabihin neto, wala po kayong naka-enroll na disbursement account sa DAEM. So as an employer, make sure that before filing for this benefit or notification, actually same din sa maternity benefit, no? Notification or reimbursement, make sure that you already have an approved disbursement account sa inyong DAEM para ma-enable tong mga buttons na to or para maging clickable sila. Yan. Then, prescribed period of filing under the normal circumstances, no, for home confinement para sa reimbursement ng employer within 1 year from the start of illness, for hospital confinement within 1 year from the last day of confinement. Pero sa ngayon, again, until lifting of community quarantine, all forms, alert levels included, walang late filing sa ngayon. Yan. So yun yung process natin para sa mga employed members and employers. This is the process naman para dun sa individual members. Actually, pagdating sa individual members, no, hindi na sila nagfa-file ng notification, directly sickness benefit application siya. And they can also submit it now online na din using their my.sss account. So, these are the process. No? Step 1, log in. Sa website natin, in the portals, click nyo po yung member, then key in your user ID password, click on the box beside I'm not a robot, and then click submit. Under e-services, click po natin yung submit sickness benefit application. Ayan, so wala na po itong notification ha. Diretso po pag individual members like self-employed voluntary, diretso po yung pag-file nila submit sickness application. Submit sickness benefit application pala, SBA. So click the SBA under the e-services, read the important reminders, then click proceed to continue. Ayan. Then, ito yung mga makikita natin. If you want to check kung ano yung mga documentary requirements, click lang natin to. Mag-open lang siya ng parang bagong window. Here, scroll lang natin ano yung mga documents na we have to prepare para makapag-file ng sickness benefit. Ayan, hindi nyo na kailangan tumawag o pumunta sa branches to inquire ano yung mga documentary requirements. Andito na po siya. Kung nabasa na natin, take a screenshot para hindi na kayo maya mag-open, no. If you already have the list, click the X button para bumalik. Ayan. And kung wala po kayong naka-enroll na DAEM, na disbursement account sa DAEM, ito po yung magpa-prompt. Kailangan po mag-enroll muna tayo kasi again, checklist disbursement na. Once approved, it will automatically be credited on your approved disbursement account. Kung hindi updated yung contact details, ito po ang kailangan. So, kailangan nyo pang mag-update ng E4, submit sa kahit sa pinakamalapit na office. Kung wala namang problem, ito na yung agad na screen na mag-reflect, no, or makikita ninyo. So, encode the required information, then click proceed for SSS validation of provided information and confirmation of eligibility. Same din po, start of sickness, confinement, whether you were confined at home or at the hospital, date of discharge, kailan na nakalabas ng hospital, number of days claimed, depende dun sa med-cert from your attending physician. Yan, work-related ito para sa self-employed natin. Yan, so ito. Yung mga provide lang natin. Now, here, the next step, after natin maklik yung proceed, makikita natin dito yung mga buttons kung saan natin pwedeng i-upload yung mga supporting documents. Again, if you want to check out alternative documents, click nyo lang po yung parang I na icon. And then reminders natin dito attach a readable colored image or PDF. Maximum file size is 2 MB per file. Okay? So ito yung kailangan natin sa limitation ng in-upload nating file. So select lang natin. If you want to check again, under medical certificate, yung I na icon, gaya nito. Ano yung mga kailangan na nandun sa MedCert? Ayan. Dito din, if applicable, yung easy supporting documents. Certificate of separation, affidavit of undertaking. Ayan. other medical documents, hospital, or medical records. Yan. So, upload lang natin. Choose document. Select natin saan siya nakasave. Then, upload. And then, uploaded na sila. Click lang natin ay certify and submit. Okay? So, this would be prompted on your screen. Take note of the generated transaction details and check your inbox for an email notification from SSS about your sickness benefit application. So we'll receive here, ayan, on your inbox notif. Ito po yung parang envelope dun sa inyong online account. Then transactions, you will be notified here and you will also receive email notification with transaction. Okay, so ito yung para sa individual members natin. Now, I have here a quick, I guess we still have time. Um, quick process on how we compute your sickness benefit para at least magkaroon, kahit para magkaroon kayo ng idea, no? So for the SS sickness benefit computation, we have to exclude the semester of sickness or contingency. Then, select the 6 highest monthly salary credit. Take note po dun sa contributions natin, di ba? Ang nire-require naman natin is minimum of 3 months. But if merong more than like kompleto yung 12 months niya, ang pipiliin naman natin doon is yung 6 na pinakamatataas na monthly salary credit para hindi kayo lugi dito, di ba? Pero kung tatlo lang talaga, yung nandun sa 12-month period, yung tatlong yun lang po ang kukunin nating monthly salary credit. Pero kung 4 naman sila, edi yung 4. Kung 5, 5. Kung more than 6, kung anin po yung 6 na pinakamatataas lang. Then, sum up all the monthly salary credits, yung 6 highest, if applicable, kung tatlo lang din. Sum of the 6 highest monthly salary credits, and then divide it by 180, which is constant, para makuha natin yung average daily salary credit. Bakit 180? Again, constant, di ba? Halimbawa, 6 months, in-assume natin under the law kasi, di ba, when we say calendar with calendar days or month, ano siya, parang it is composed of 30 days, di ba? So to get yung daily for that 6 months, we have to divide it by 180. So kahit at 3 months lang din siya, we still have to divide by 180. Constant na po yung 180 as a day para makuha yung average daily salary credit. And then we multiply it by 90% and then further multiply it with the approved number of days. Halimbawa dito, confinement period, nagkasakit, July 1 to 30, 2020. 30 days yung kiklaim natin. Pero meron pa siyang company sick leave with pay. So, July 1, ito yung pagkakasakit niya, July. Again, we have to, yung step 1 doon is exclude the semester of contingency. Kung nagkasakit ka ng July, this, July kasi pang third quarter yun eh. July, August, and September. So, to complete a semester or to make a semester, kailangan po dalawang magkasunod na quarter and as mentioned kanina, paatras po yun. So kung nagkasakit kayo sa third quarter, ang idudugtong natin dito is yung second quarter which is from April to June. So this would make your semester of contingency, April to September. No? Then, yung 12-month period, bago yung semester, it's March 2020 going backwards, April 2019. So, that's April 2019 hanggang March 2020. Dito yung 12-month period natin. So, dito, itong 12-month period na to, dito po, kailan merong at least 3 months na contributions. Okay? 3 months at least na contributions at kagaya nito na more na kompleto, ang kailangan natin diyang kunin is yung 6 na pinakamatataas na monthly salary credit. If we have, diba, we sum up all monthly salary credits, okay, to get the total MSC, then we divide it by 180, multiply by 90%. So ito yung daily sickness allowance niya, time multiplied by 25 days. Bakit 25 days na lang? If we can recall, 30 days ang in-apply niya. Again, employed member to, meron pa kasi siyang 5 days SL with pay. So binawas natin. Yung 5 days na yun, bayaran na company as SL with pay. So yung remaining 25, yun na po yung kiklaim natin dito. That would give our employed member an amount of sickness benefit for 11,250 pesos. For 25 days. Okay? So, ayun. That was our sickness benefit with this.